Good morning. Welcome to your Monday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to get us all started. I'm getting my yoga clothes. Today's yoga day. Always look forward to that. So, we have a card from the Nature Portal stack, but I'm going to give it a minute till people start popping on and we get ourselves all settled and breathed into place. So, let's just start with the breath. Nice deep breath in. Let it out through the mouth. And another one. Let it out through the mouth. And just notice how that feels. Keep the breath going, but just noticing, how does it feel to take some nice deep breaths? Good morning, Carolyn. Welcome. We are just doing our breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good morning, Joe Bell. Glad you are here. Welcome. There's Cindy. Good morning. Everybody's starting to roll in. This is good. Nice deep breaths. Opening yourself up to this wonderful Monday. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just enjoying how that feels. Good morning, Gwen. Welcome. Because today we're going to do some gratitude. But first, I would like to ask if everybody would send up some prayers for Diane and her mom. Her mom is actively in the process of transitioning. So some love, peace, and hugs for all of us who are in that place of, we're all moving closer to death day by day, right? And viewing that as just a part of the process. Not something terrible, horrible, awful. Just a part of the process. Good morning, Jonille. Thank you for the hearts and the rainbows, Carolyn. Appreciate that. Awesome. So again, let's change our lenses, all right? Good morning, Mel. We've talked about our lenses, right? And when we look at something as terrible, horrible, awful, and the United States seems to have a penchant for viewing death and dying that way. Good morning, Angie. Glad you are here. As opposed to, it's this beautiful natural process. No different than birth. We're birthed into this world. We're birthed out of this world. And Diane's mom is in the process of being birthed out of this world. So as we're looking at death and dying, let's just send up rub our hands together, send up some prayers, good juju, love as Diane's mom is getting ready to transition. Good morning, Di. Glad you're here. Sending you love and hugs, dear. And there's energy with this process. There's movement with this process. There's tears with this process. That's all part of the process. And as we work to embrace that process, instead of avoiding it, instead of trying not to talk about it, instead of all that stuff, I have this friend in Nova Scotia whose mom recently passed. Good morning, Rayford. Glad you are here. And the practical, pragmatic way that they addressed her death and dying was fabulous. It was like, okay, so today's the day that my mom is going to be assisted in her death by her physician, because they have that option there. You're welcome, dear. It just made the whole process beautiful, instead of all this angst that we tend to have over someone passing. So I think today's card is actually going to be helpful with that too. So let's take a peek. First, Nature Portal stack. Inspiration through the peace and beauty of nature. And there's a whole lot of death and dying in nature too, isn't there? Natural part of the process. We need to get over the idea that somehow this is an anomaly. No, this is normal. This is what happens. So, good morning, Judy. Glad you are here. So here's some beautiful flowers to look at. My son sent me a picture of himself and Hugo, his dog, walking through. It was a whole area full of crocus. The crocus are already up and bloomed in Portland area. So he sent me this beautiful picture of all these crocus. Good morning, Janine. Glad you are here. So here's another spring picture to get us started, because we're right on the cusp. Again, rhubarb's up this much. So very strange for February, but nonetheless. So another nice deep breath in. Let it go. Be grateful. Abundance is all around you. Be grateful. Abundance is all around you. Gratitude shifts your focus from what your life lacks to the abundance that is already present. Choose a natural item, so pick something in your environment. I've got rocks. I always have rocks. Good morning, Beth. Glad you are here. Welcome. Choose a natural item. So I want you to pick something right now, whatever you've got sitting around. I've got all kinds of stuff. I've got lichens and moss and branches and rocks and all kinds of cool stuff. But just pick one and put it in your hand. If you have a plant nearby, that might be what you choose. Focus on it. We're going to take the time to do this right now. Focus on that natural thing. I want you to imagine all of the things that item, dogs count, absolutely dogs count. They are a wonderful addition to our life. Actually, Diane's mom's dog has actually been going to visit her frequently. The man who has adopted her when Diane's mom went into the nursing home has been bringing him to visit her. And we're to the point now where she probably isn't up for visits like that nature, but he was going to visit. And I thought it was cool that the nursing home was very open to people bringing pets in. So Izzy the cat has gone in the cat carrier, and Mason has gone on the leash, and they all visited. So you found a seashell. Fabulous. So we've got dogs, we've got seashells, whatever natural thing you're picking up, all right? So I want you to just spend some time with it. Feel what it feels like. Look at it. Even smell it. Bring in all of your senses. What can you appreciate about this object? Look at all kinds of things. Look at things you wouldn't otherwise pay attention to. And notice that word, I look. We're so focused. You have a crystal. Fabulous. We're so focused on our sense of vision. Pay attention to touch, because that's when we kind of blow off. We don't spend as much time doing the touch thing. So pay attention with your feeling. Proprioception. Move it around in space and see what you notice from different perspectives. There again, see. It's so common in our language. But let's bring on the other senses. Energy. Can you feel the energy in that item? I like holding rocks. I like the weight of the rocks. That energizes me. What about for you? So you've chosen a natural item, such as a flower, rock, whatever, seashell, dog. Focus on it for several minutes. Find something to appreciate about it. Mentally say, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for being a part of my existence. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we can do that thing that we did with the waterfall. The waterfall is beautiful because, and I am like the waterfall because, so do that right now. My dog is beautiful because, and I am like my dog because, this seashell is beautiful because, and I am like this seashell because. Good morning, Patty. Welcome, welcome. Glad you are here. A couple of people from my Isla trip, Patty and Angie, are here. Awesome, awesome. But appreciating that natural item, whatever it is. Gratitude, feel it. Where in your body do you feel it? I tend to feel it in my solar plexus, which is kind of interesting. Where do you feel it? Do you feel it in your heart? Do you feel it in your hands? Where do you feel appreciation? Do you feel it in a different place depending on what that item is? Like if it's a plant, do you feel appreciation for that in a different place in your body than you do if it's a rock or your dog or whatever? Just notice, be creative, have fun with this, okay? As you practice appreciating what's right in front of you, you will find more and more reasons to be grateful. Your heart, there we go. Yeah, feel it in the heart. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The more we practice appreciation, the more things we will see to appreciate. They're already there. We just don't tend to notice them. Again, I go back to the Deepak Chopra comment about a park is a different experience if we're strolling through it than if we're whizzing past it in our car. Enough whizzing. Let's slow down. Let's stroll. We're going to stroll today. So it's Strolling Monday, all right? Even if you got stuff on the agenda, things to do. I always love this. My way of doing math is not the arithmetic way. I kind of do geometric. I see in pictures and chunks and whatever. But I love it when someone goes roaring past me on the road and 2 seconds later we meet up at the stoplight. They're not getting there that much faster. And even if we're out on the highway, if you think about it, if they're doing 10 miles an hour faster than I am, and it's a half-hour journey, they're going to get there 5 minutes earlier. Is 5 minutes really that important to go like a bat out of hell? I'm more of an ambler at this point in time. Set the cruise control, away we go. I need to set the cruise control, though, because I have a lead foot. So, oh geez, we're doing 90 again. So, there is a quote on this card. I'm going to show you the card again because it's just so beautiful. All those flowers. But the quote is by Henri Matisse. There are always flowers for those who want to see them. There are always flowers for those who want to see them. Basically what he's saying there is we decide what we are going to see. Yes, it is a beautiful card, isn't it? I love that one. You see all kinds of flowers in there. Move it a little closer so you can see. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful. And for many of us, we're going to be seeing flowers in short order here because the weather is just so weird. So, also, in terms of beauty, one of the things that appreciating beauty can help you with is it also can help you move things through your life. How many of us have stuff sitting around? I'm going to put a little plug in here for the current free clutter clearing that we're doing. Good morning, Teresa. Glad you are here. Welcome. It's nice to see you live. That's awesome. The clutter clearing free offering that I'm doing right now. So if you look on my business page here, Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum Empowerment Coaching, you will find every day my amazing virtual assistant Morgan is putting up these graphics that she's created out of my paid audio lightening your load clutter clearing class. But these are I'm just doing a 29-day series of freebies just to spark some interest in the clutter clearing class. But every day she's putting up a little graphic of something that you can clear out. So far people have done their wallets, their purses. It's just an opportunity. Thank you, Cindy, for posting the quote. It's just an opportunity to do a little spring cleaning before spring really, really arrives. So if you want to find that, you can just look on my business page here and find the little postings. I think she's also posting it on Instagram, my Instagram account, and my LinkedIn. So you can find it in one of those places, but just pick one out. Do a little something, something. So I actually yesterday was clearing out pages from notebooks of stuff I no longer want, and then putting those notebooks in a holder that I have here. So when I need one, I can grab one, and I know that it's cleaned out. It's ready for whatever I'm going to be taking notes on. So just some things that you can do to clear your space, open up to the appreciation of those items, bless them on their way. Bless them on their way to whoever is going to use them more, appreciate them more, have the need for them, because we often at photos on phone. Yes, that's a great one to do. I like doing that one when I'm sitting waiting for appointments. Instead of doing phone games or whatever, just start cleaning out some photos. Okay, I have 6 photos of this same thing. Which one's the best? And then get rid of 5 of them. So you can clear up a whole lot of space waiting for appointments. So have an awesome Monday, you all. Appreciate. Take some time to appreciate. Like right now, I looked out and it's just dawn. So I'm appreciating that it is just dawn out there. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you are capable of far more than you think you are. And again, if you can put up some prayers and offerings for Diane's mom as she transitions from this world to the next, greatly appreciated. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.